because it was such an iconic film in itself, you know, Shane decided that he wanted to do it, and I was slightly unsure about actually playing the character until Shane explained to me the story that he wanted to make, and that it was going to follow, you know, it was going to follow a lot of the other characters, and spend more on looking at them and allowing them to portray their stories, you know what I mean, and follow their characters' journeys in it all, which is what I was really up for. And it was just as well how Shane explained that he wanted to completely transform the character, and try and take it to a different, you know, try and create a totally different, because when we last saw him, he left on this violent place, and he was, you know, he was in a dark world, and people didn't, you know, saw him as being a horrible man and stuff. But this time he came back. He's been living on the streets for years, and his mother had died. So we just tried. It was a good way of showing a full arc for the character, from the place where he started to the place where he left off, and then ultimately, you know, he made the ultimate sacrifice by going to prison for low.
I found that amazing, because in the first film you hate him because he's such a violent guy, and then Shane Meadows just did a complete 360 with the character and made him actually quite a likable guy, because he does make the ultimate sacrifice. Yeah, no, that was what we were, you know, basically that's what we were trying to do with it. We were trying to show a completely different side to him, really, I suppose. What's Shane Meadows like to work for?
Unbelievable. It's very similar to Scorsese, actually. Very similar, you know, and I'm very blessed to have worked with Shane and with Marty. But Shane's just fantastic. I mean, people have asked me what he's like to work with before. And to me, the best analogy I can come up with is, you know, it's like you're a kite and he's flying you up into the sky. Do you know what I mean? And he just slowly tweaks little bits out to you, and he's just an absolute joy to work for, an absolute joy. He's unbelievable, and his attention to detail and the freedom that you feel you have on set is amazing.
You're also starring in this new Pirates of the Caribbean film. Was filmed in London, wasn't it?
Yeah, we filmed. Well, first of all, we were in Hawaii. We were in Hawaii for 2 months, which is lovely. You know, I got to take my family as well. My wife and my 2 kids, I got to take them with me, so that was fantastic. And it was great in the middle of the jungle. And then we went to LA for a little bit, and then we came back and we finished off at Pinewood Studios.
So just tell us a little bit about your character, Scrum, isn't it?
Yeah, I play a character called Scrum, and he's kind of a little bit of light relief, should I say? You know, he's a funny character. It's great. He's a really good character. He's Penelope Cruz's right hand man, and then when Johnny gets involved, you know, when we meet Johnny on the ship, then I become his right hand man. Then, see, so he's a real pirate. He goes wherever the work is. He goes where the money is.
How does it feel to be working on such a franchise like Pirates of the Caribbean?
You know, it's great. I'm doing a little tiny low budget film at the minute over in Nottingham, which is, you know, a tiny scale and really, you know, it's the love of the job and everything that everyone's there. There's no money in it. We just make it because we want to make the film and tell a story. And then, you know, something which is huge like Pirates, you know, the amount of crew that were on the set, Shane Meadows could have made about 7 films a day with the amounts of people that were there. But it's, you know, it's great, and it's good for me to actually personally do something that my kids can watch and my children can enjoy.
What I was going to say was you do all these, you know, very personal performances. Is it cool to kind of lay back a little bit and just play like a very friendly kiddies character and just have a bit of fun with it? Yeah, of course it is. Yeah, it's great, you know, for me to do something that my kids can enjoy more than anything, because my kids never really get to see anything I do. But you know, I've had a lot of fun with some great people, and it's great to work with Johnny again. It's been fantastic to work with Johnny again. He actually said that you were one of his favourite actors to watch. That's one hell of a compliment from Johnny Depp.
That's not what it is, isn't it, really? Yeah, one of my friends told me, he said that, and I was in a little bit of shock myself. But yeah, you know, that's one hell of a compliment for him to say about me. And he's just such a great man. He's lovely to work with. He's very generous. And to watch how he created that character, Jack Sparrow, you stood there and everyone, you're having a chat about, I don't know, but what you had for dinner last night, or where you went, or if you watched anything good lately, and then all of a sudden, they're like ready, turn over, and Johnny just molds into Captain Jack Sparrow and just goes in and does it. It's brilliant. It's great to watch.
Has that actually finished wrapping, or are you still working on that?
Yeah, we've finished it now. It's all finished. But as well with that job, we spent most of our time trying to make each other laugh on the set, which was very funny. He kept trying to I kept trying to coax him and he kept trying to coax me. But it was great. We had a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun doing that job. A hell of a lot of fun.
Because you also worked with him on Public Enemies, where again you played a gangster called Babyface Nelson. What is it about working with Johnny Depp? Because a lot of co-stars say that he's great to work with and he's got such a magic, such a chemistry. What do you think it is about Johnny Depp that makes him so good to work with?
It's just his, I don't know, it's because his love for the job and his freeness, you know what I mean, and his ability to play. And he's such a great actor. All the roles are completely different. All the characters that he plays are completely different. And it's just his joy, I think. That rubs off a lot. His joy and his desire to do good work, which is what we all, hopefully what we all try to do.
You starred in a great series called The Street, where you played the character Shay. Now, unfortunately, The Street actually got cancelled, but I just wanted to talk about that character because I thought it was such an amazing performance as well. As you said before, you put so much into it. Again, how do you approach something like that? Because that seems much more heavier, and he's a recovering alcoholic, and he's got a son with Down syndrome. It must just seem so much to get it all into one character.
Well, I mean, as well, that's down to the brilliance of Jimmy McGovern and the brilliance of Jimmy's writing. So that the character and what an amazing director to work with, which I'm working with now actually. He's such a lovely man to work with, and it was the script. The script was just so pure, and there was so much in it for that 1 hour that you've got to put across and to show the character. And it just, to work with Maxine Peake was unbelievable because she's one of my favourite actresses, Maxine, and she was lovely to work with. And so was little Leon, who played my son in it, and Maxine's son. And you just, with something like that, you just dive in. And obviously with David, as our director, David Blair, you've got people there that are going to look after you and going to help you and guide you through, and you just basically have to put everything into it. And as long as you believe in what you're doing, you're halfway there, and you just play with the chemistry with the people on set.
Because The Street is known, The Street was known for, these very heavy performances. I mean, Bob Hoskins did fantastic in his slot in The Street. Is there a lot of pressure you have to kind of give it your all and give it your best when you walk into something like that?
Yeah, I suppose you could think there's a bit of pressure there, but the way I thought of it, I think might be the best way of looking at it. I thought of it as like, I've been picked to play for England. Do you know what I mean? You get that opportunity to be a part of something which could potentially, turn out to be an amazing part of your life and something that hopefully will last forever, and you put your heart and soul into it. So it's that opportunity. To me, I always saw it as an opportunity of like being able to play for Liverpool. Or England, should I say? Sorry, England, not Liverpool. I mean, I play for every time I'm on a job. I feel like I'm playing for Liverpool because it's an actor. It's a joy to do. But that was like being asked to play for England, I suppose.
Talking about Liverpool, I know that their current season they've been kind of on and off. I know Torres has scored a couple of goals and they're not really playing. And also you've had this Hicks and Gillette. They've lost control, and I think Tom Werner has come in as the new chairman. What's your take on the whole situation of Liverpool in general? I
don't know. I just hope we get it together. I just hope everything comes good. Do you know what I mean? I really do. I really hope everything comes good for us. Hope we get a chance to play great football next season, should I say. And then we'll see what happens after that. But I don't know. I hope they're prepared to invest, which is what we need. We need money. Obviously, we need someone to put a lot of money into it. But I just hope they'll really, get behind the team